Today, I want to talk to you about 3 steps that you need to take when you start to feel like you're stuck in a rut, like your life has no purpose, like you're not living to your full potential. And I won't bore you with the statistics, but if you feel that way, trust me, you're not alone. There's a lot of other people in that same boat, and I was there myself once. When you feel like that, what you need to do is make some changes in your life. Don't wait for circumstances to change. Don't wait for your birthday. Don't wait for New Year's to make a resolution. When you start feeling that way, start making some changes right then and there. I call this channel Next Phase Navigation. And what I'm talking about right now is creating your next phase right now, because you can start anytime, including today. The first thing you need to do is to decide you're going to do it. When I say decide, I don't mean start hoping or wishing that things are going to improve, that life is going to stop working against you. I'm talking about the real meaning of the word decide, because that word comes from the same root as the word incision. To decide means to cut off all other options, that you're going to do this no matter what. Back when I was deep in debt after my divorce, I told a friend, I've decided I'm going to create financial freedom. I honestly don't know what my friend thought of that. Maybe he thought, good luck with that. Maybe he was just politely telling me he didn't think I was going to do that. But the thing is, I decided. Here's the thing about a decision. You don't need to know how you're going to make it happen. You just need to know that you're going to make it happen. I gave myself a time limit of 5 years. It actually took me 6.5, and I don't see that as a failure because I accomplished it. Had I not made that decision, I wouldn't be financially free today. I didn't know how I was going to do it. I made some mistakes. I had some false starts. But the thing is, I did it. Why? Because I decided. So decide what you're going to do. The next thing you need to do after you decide is to learn. And when you learn, you need to learn from people who have already done what you're going to do. I see so many people that listen to the advice of friends and family, and I get it. We know our friends, we know our family, we trust them. But the thing is, they often have not done any more than we have done. They're not doing any better than we have done. And they give us advice and we follow it, hoping it'll work for us, even though it hasn't worked for them. So learn from people who have done it. I learn from books. I learn from biographies of people who've done what I want to do. And what that does is it condenses their whole life into a few hours. I learn their mistakes, I learn their successes, and I do it in a few hours instead of over decades. So consider reading biographies. The other thing, look for a mentor. See if you can find someone who will teach you how they did it. Again, look for someone who has done what you want to do. And another option, one that I love because I've been doing it for so long, is working with a coach. Now, full disclosure, I used to make fun of the idea of a life coach. Now I am one because I used coaches and it worked. And I love helping other people to reach their goals. So that's another thing that you can consider. The third thing, and this is really important, once you learn something, don't let it become just knowledge, like Jim Rohn used to warn us about. Apply that knowledge. Start to do what you have learned. Sure, take small steps at first if you want. Be careful about it. Don't get yourself in over your head, but start to apply what you've learned. Don't wait for perfect timing. Don't wait for confirmation from the universe. Don't wait for some kind of sign. Don't wait for permission. Start taking action on what you've learned. I had some friends a number of years ago who wanted to create wealth by investing in real estate. They spent a lot of money taking courses, reading books, speaking with other investors, and they were always getting ready to start. The problem is they never started. I remember at one point watching them discuss real estate investing with someone who had been doing it for several decades, someone who had built some wealth, someone who knew what they were doing. And my friends would argue with them and say, no, that doesn't work. We took a course. This is the only way you can do it. You're not doing it right. You're not doing it the way I learned. They're arguing with his success. And I kind of took a step back and I realized they're right. This experienced investor is not doing it the way they learned, but neither are they. It could have worked very well the way they learned it. They just never took any action. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling burned out, if you feel that there is something more for you in life than there is, make a decision to do something. Take action after you learn what to do. If you would like to talk to me about coaching, what a coach can do, what a coach can't do, please feel free to reach out to me at the email address in the description below. But regardless, decide what you want, learn what you need to do, and start taking action, and start today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And in the meantime, here's some more videos for you to check out.